Never mind.
How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing out there?
Yes, in Potavision world.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all chime on in. We're going to give you a second to come on in. Tonight is open forum. We're going to hit you hard with a couple of things that's out there in the street. You know, the news be popping and the news be slanging.
It be slang.
So if y'all want to chime on in and talk about these controversy things that we got going on out in the streets.
Yes.
Hold on, let me get a little sip of water.
Oh, that ain't no water. I don't think it's water, but we'll go with it.
But yeah, y'all chime on in, and if you chime on in, go ahead and let us know who you are. Hit a like, share it to your friends. Go ahead and hit the bell and all that stuff, you know, so you can be notified.
Subscribe, and share.
Looks like Latanya is on the mic.
Yeah.
Latanya Johnson.
That's Miss Diamond in the building.
Yeah, how you doing, baby? Everything's good out there, hopefully. How you doing?
I'm good. For those who don't know us or just chiming in when you get this, when you see this, I am Treasure Cheltenham, and I am one of the hams.
I'm Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams.
And this is the Ham Show.
This is the Ham Show, y'all. Once again, 8 p.m. every Wednesday night.
Hump day.
Hump day. Y'all can chime on in and have some fun with us. Sometimes it'll be a long, lengthy project of trying to explain people how to do their budgets, or talking about how to date on the first time, or we're going to talk about controversy shenanigans like tonight. Tonight we're going to talk about some shenanigans.
Shenanigan night.
Yeah, so y'all be prepared. If you just now coming on in, go ahead and hit a like for the chat. And
you look like you just look like you're real excited for the shenanigans. That's all.
No. I mean, it is what it is. But you know, hey, I'm down for whatever smoke I'm about to give, and whatever smoke is about to come in. I'm down for whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm always an equal smoke opportunist. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, cool.
So
cool.
I was driving home on the.
I was just about to ask.
I was driving home today, right? You know, I took a little time after work to put the headlight in my truck.
Okay.
So that took a little bit of time. So I got caught up in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm headed home.
Mm-hmm.
There's a crash. Something's wrong because I got the fire truck and all kind of stuff on Charleston and Rainbow, right?
Okay. Charleston. Okay.
So I'm in the middle lane.
Right there.
I'm in the middle lane. The right lane's blocked off because of the fire truck.
Mm-hmm.
And then the left lane is only turning left, and I think they're not letting people go
straight
forward, right? So I start to try to get over. They won't let me over, right?
The car's behind you?
The car's on the left of me. Won't let me over. Like I threw signal and everything.
Like I got to get over.
I'm trying to get over. I'm just trying to get over. Through signal. All right, one car passes. Boom. I was like, all right, so let me scooch. You know, I'm scooching.
Right.
Another car blows by me. I'm already in the lane. Another car blows by me, right? And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to make a U-turn, y'all. I'm not trying to cut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So these two chicks in a gray sedan, it looked like a Camry or a Nissan. It was probably a Nissan Altima because it was two black girls. You know, two black girls in a Nissan Altima is already trouble.
I was about to say, here we go. So, the Nissans.
So I'm trying to get over. I'm halfway in the lane. This lady gonna try to go up on the curve.
Shut up.
And then pull up to my window. You know, you can't see in my car.
Right.
And start yelling at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? I'm like, my signal been on for 12 minutes.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
I'm trying
to get over.
And it was right there where you can make a left and turn back the other way. Like, you know, the median brakes.
Yeah.
They would not let me get through the median. So I was like, all right. I didn't even look at my bumper. I think she scraped the front of my bumper. But I didn't even look at it. And then I make a U, I bust a U, and then I go up to Buffalo so I can get home.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, let a dude over. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell?
I never understood why people like they block driveways and they see that you got to get over or you just trying to get so you can turn and get up out of there and they
Man, I
just
had
don't
my
let you.
signal on, and
And see,
they
I
act
honor
like
signals, you know what I'm saying? Like
they act
that's
like I was trying to take their
oh
spot
my
in the
god.
line at the roller
That's
coaster. I'm like,
terrible.
dude, I'm just trying to go home,
I
bro.
just want to go home.
Yeah, I was
I
like,
wanna
so both
go
these chicks,
home.
both of these wonderful queens is cussing me out because I put my turn signal on, and they wouldn't make me bust a U. They wouldn't allow me to bust a U-turn. So
So
that's the
shout out
world
to the
we.
two chicks out there in that
Yeah,
gray Altima that's
that's the world we
cutting
live
people
in.
off.
I'm already Uncle Ruckus. They just added to my Uncle Ruckus to my
Oh my
shenanigans.
goodness.
But how y'all doing out there? Hopefully you're doing good.
Yeah.
Tonight we're gonna be talking about some greasy stuff. Sometime we're gonna be talking about a bunch of stuff because it's open forum, and that's what tonight is for. So if you got beef with me, go ahead and let it be known because I know I be talking shit, but it is what it is. So you know what I'm saying.
He said he just called you out. You got beef with me, ain't
I'm
gonna.
down for the smoke today. Them ladies tried to bang on me.
They got your anxiety up and
Yeah, I thought
everything.
I was going to have to pull out the BB gun on them
Oh,
and squirt them with the super soaker.
pew pew pew.
You know what I'm saying? But who else up in here? Let me see.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Roland Vidal hit us with the like. Thank you, Roland.
What up, Ro?
But yeah, first video we got today is Shannon Sharpe, Mr. Shannon Sharpe in the building. He's at the front of the congregation, in front of the whole world for something that happened with a snow bunny. He was doing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
He was
God.
messing around with a snow bunny.
What done happened now?
I don't really know the total of the everything, so I'm just gonna watch the lady talk about it, and then hopefully I can get a brief.
My first question is this:
What
is she of age?
is she? She's 9. According at the time they dated for, from what I know, they dated for 3 years, and she was 19 when they first started dating.
Okay, so she's of age. So 19.
And oh yeah, we could talk about the movie of the year, which is Sinners, if you want to. Sinners is dope. Who else said?
Welcome to the club. I get it every time I go take my son to school.
Yeah, I'm like, man, what's wrong with these strong black women? They so strong that they want to get ran. Mind you, I'm in a Silverado. My truck, honestly, I could have ran over their car if I wanted to. If I was crazy, they would still be sitting on Rainbow in Charleston right now, and I'd be at home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or they'd be calling an Uber because my truck would have took a little damage and I would have been home, and then I would have just called it in and said, yeah, I got in an accident. Can you please come fix my shit? You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna put this in the shop real quick.
Yeah, Jordan says Sinners. Yeah, we're gonna get
gonna
get to Shannon Sharpe first, and then we're gonna talk about Sinners. Okay, so here we go. Here's the Shannon Sharpe joint.
Yeah, let me see what's going on.
Yeah, see what's up with Mr. Shannon. Hold on, I had it queued up. Where's it at? I think it's this one. Add to the stage. It won't let me add. Before presenting.
Oh, is that because I gotta?
Yeah, man, you
gotta
can't
take mine. So, you want me to
do
mine
it when
first?
I'm doing it. No, I'll do it. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
You can't have yours up when I'm having mine's up.
Oh, my bad. Because I was just queued up. I was ready to go.
You already had yours going. There we go. You're over here just trying to be like them ladies.
No.
Just not let me get over on the show.
This is on ESPN's First Take. Pro Football Hall of Famer and media personality Shannon Sharpe right there, finding himself in the middle of a $50 million sex assault lawsuit. So now he's stepping away from his TV duties, but his case is what's trending in true crime. Attorneys filing the suit against the former NFL star earlier this week for a woman who's listed in court documents as Jane Doe. The suit accuses Sharpe of using physical force on her and inflicting emotional distress. The anonymous woman is claiming that her relationship with the 56-year-old started back in 2023 when she was 20 years old. The woman is represented by Tony Busby. That name sounds familiar? Well, it should. He's been known for having some legal battles with Jay-Z and Sean Combs, who Sharpe addressed in his statement on TikTok.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. Tony Busby.
I paused the video for a second because I want to tell you about the lawyer.
Okay.
So the lawyer was the one that was with the chick that accused Jay-Z of doing something to her, but was never in the same room with Jay-Z at all, ever.
The chick wasn't?
Right. And then for you guys to understand is that this particular lawyer finds people to sue people.
Oh, so he wanted all.
That's kind of like his MO. I mean, the past three lawsuits was been with a celebrity, and he's been asking for money up front.
Oh yeah, so he one of those.
So, and there is no criminal allegations. Like there was no police called for all three of them, even Shannon. There was no police called. There was no record of anything happening. It's just now all of a sudden something happened and she won $50 million.
Yeah, this sounds like.
So let me continue the video.
Targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup.
Now, attorney Tony Buzbee told CNN, quote, takes a great deal of courage to stand up against those with power, fame, and money. I look forward to pressing this case in court. Now, we're asking our power panel this morning, are these allegations brought against Sharpe a bad look or a preview into bad acts? Let's bring back in attorneys Kevin Brackett and Dave Ehrenberg and welcome in.
All right, we don't need to hear those guys.
So what did the chick so-called said that she did to him, that he forced himself on her?
Yeah. So basically she's saying that he forced himself. They've been dating for 3 years, mind you. Been together 3 years or dating or whatever. He was paying her $2,500 a month just to be kicking it with him. So I don't know.
When they broke up.
Yeah, so the money fell short or whatever.
Because they said back in what, 2023?
Yeah, so
he just stopped dating her.
So she ran out of COVID money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like they just, because they said they dated when she was 20, and for like how many years?
According to the videos that I've seen prior to this, they was dating for about 3 years.
So if this happened in 22 or whatever, they just recently broke up.
Right.
And that's what this is about.
Right.
Which means if they recently broke up, that means
she knows he just got that $100 million ESPN contract.
Well, and on top of that, they know that now the $2,500 probably has stopped because they no longer.
Well, yeah, of course that stopped.
You know what I'm saying? So all of that, like, yeah, she on some bull.
So let's see what let me stop sharing.
I'm doing well, Robert. I'm doing well. How are you?
And then
Sincere's in the building. Peace. We had a dinner for the wife B-Day. I'll try to catch up when we leave the restaurant.
No problem, Sincere.
Happy birthday, Shar. Darian says, did he offer $10 million to settle this? I don't think so. I think
we don't know if there's anything official, but let me check real quick while my wife is talking to y'all.
According to the video that we just watched, he was basically like, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm gonna put it all out there. He like, dude, when you put the video out there, make sure you put the whole thing out there so that, they see the whole thing. Cause they might have been role playing and it was some old crazy, freaky, sneaky. And if they chop that video up, then it's going to look terrible, I'm sure. But I don't think he offered to settle for anything because I think he finna battle this thing, especially with old boy. Because if the lawyer Busby or Bisbee, whatever his name is, if he's been losing cases and he ain't won a case yet, is going against these celebrities, I don't see him winning this one because this one sounds a little bit outlandish too.
They say that there is. That he supposedly offered $10 million to just go ahead and chill out. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't take that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I don't know if that's legit or not. This is just,
So if I was lying and somebody offered to give me $20 million to just shut up, I'd be like, all right, then.
What? Okay. So on top of that, why every time there's an allegation from a woman, all of a sudden the man just starts losing everything before he even get to go to trial? He loses his endorsements. He loses his position. He loses, like, ain't nothing happened yet.
I can, because of past history, right?
Past history of what?
I'm finna answer the question.
Yeah, go ahead, man, because this is about to piss me off. What up,
because of past history, unfortunately, a lot of women has screwed this up for men, because some athletes, or some, not even a lot of women, but it kind of go both ways. Here's my take. You got the male athletes who, some of them, not all of them, put themselves in these positions where they were doing shit because they had money. Women wasn't saying nothing, and then women wasn't saying nothing because they were always looked at a certain type of way. So it kind of goes back and forth. And I think that's why it's been this, like, we just gonna attack the man. He did it. That's what happened. Instead of it just being, let's kind of investigate this first.
That's bullshit.
And it is.
That's
but,
bullshit.
You know,
that means any average woman off the street can say you did something and fuck your whole career up just because she said, whether you was in the room.
Because she mad.
Like the case with Jay-Z, the girl wasn't even in the room with Jay-Z. Jay-Z's got a countersuit against that lawyer.
And he probably gonna win, that lawyer. And so here's the thing: when you got issues like that, that's the best way to attack.
But his character's already been fucked off.
Well, but I mean, but at the end of it, when you see that, like in that particular case, then you could definitely look at the lawyer and go, "Come on, bro, you filed for this one." You know what I'm saying? And with Jay-Z, now people will say, "Well, you know, she went after him."
Well, so tell that to Shannon Sharpe sponsors then, because they sponsors is like, "Hey, man, we got to chill out."
They done pulled out.
You see what I'm saying? So not only is he losing money, but she extorting him for money right now, because obviously there's no witnesses.
Right.
It's just her word against his. Where the witnesses at?
And how can you prove? And my thing is this. So at the end of it, how are you going to be able to prove X, Y, and Z? Because this video, if they chop the video up, right, and then somehow the whole thing comes out,
right,
then that's going to be a whole nother fiasco. But on top of that, now he got a video out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was supposed to have been private between him and whoever else.
Right.
You know, that they agreed upon. And
now there's a sex tape.
Yeah.
Now he
all great celebrities have them.
What's the singer dude with Kim Kardashian had the sex tape?
Ray J.
Yeah, now he Ray J.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Darian says, I did see someone had put out text comments on that they had involvement that shows that he's not guilty totally.
Well, good. I hope that they clear his name. And hopefully those endorsements come back tenfold.
Adam said Kamala about to do a speech right now.
Is she? Is it live?
Hell nah. That's been going on for decades. Look at the Park Central 5.
Right. The thing with the Park Central 5 is that them fools went into the interrogation room and then signed the paperwork and said that they did it.
Right.
Like I would have, man. I don't care how much you beat on me.
When you
how
innocent,
much you could bust me all upside my head. I'm not finna say I did nothing
that I didn't do, for sure. Especially if I didn't do it.
Hold on, let me see if this is if Kamala is on point.
Roland says, assuming he ain't do it.
Right. But the thing is this: don't nobody know what he did. So until then, why is he guilty right now? How you guilty without doing anything? You ain't did nothing
the whole yet. And especially under the circumstances, like when you had that type of situation where a woman comes forward, especially with the athletes, and I hate to say it, but we all know the game. We know the game, so at least check into it a little bit.
Oh, she is live right now
because you messing with people's livelihood. What's she talking about? She talking about running for president?
I hope not. Hold on, let me see what's popping.
Y'all got him started.
I hope she not running.
She says, I am going to be campaigning for the 2029 presidency.
I hope she don't say nothing crazy like that.
Hold on, back with the vengeance.
Hold on, we're gonna get to sinners in a second. We got to see what's going on. Turn it up, babe.
Google it if you've not seen it.
She always laughing, man. What's going on?
So that scene.
Who is this? Associated Press.
Everybody's asking me what you've been thinking about these days. Well,
it's on AP.
So in the video, for those who haven't seen it, here those elephants were.
Turn it up, babe.
And as soon as they felt the earth shaking beneath their feet, they got in a circle.
and stood next to each other to protect the most vulnerable. Think about it. What a powerful metaphor.
Oh, man, I can't listen to this for too long.
Because we know those who try to incite fear are most effective when they divide and conquer, when they separate the herd, when they try to make...
All right, I heard enough. Yeah, that was enough of that. Sorry, guys.
Wait, what is she supposed to be talking about?
She ain't
anyway?
talking about nothing.
What
They ain't talking about nothing.
They talking about
I heard enough. I couldn't do it. She talked too slow for me, man.
What they talking about? They talking about nothing. What they talking about? They talking about nothing. Adam said, "Told you, she's such a freaking knob."
Let me hit up the people. Hey, Darian Jackson with the like. Thank you. Wendell West in the building. Thank you. Roland Vidal. Thank you for the like. Sincere. Thank you for the like. And Latanya Johnson. Thank you for the like. Yeah. So, man, like I said, why every time there's an allegation or something, like I remember there was a time in the 90s and the 2000s where dudes was losing their jobs just off of allegations, like just regular old average Joes. He'd be like, he said, all I said was her hair looked nice.
Right.
And now I'm fired.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this stuff is getting ridiculous.
Roland said, sure said peekaboo. Roland said, she is medicated or drunk. How about both?
Why is she always giggling?
How about both?
What is so funny?
Because that's a nervous giggle. That's a nervous tick that she got.
She need to cut it out. She need to get
people that do that. They really said some fuck shit.
She needs some training.
Like, oh, I shouldn't have said that.
What did you say? She what?
She is medicated or drunk. Oh wait, you got the thing up there. I can't. Yeah, I got to look over.
Oh, hold on. Let me get that off of there.
Yeah,
sorry,
okay.
I was messing with the actual factuals.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me get that off of there.
Yeah, you got a lot going on. Yeah, so I can see. So I can.
My bad. My bad.
Now I can see.
Go ahead.
Adam says she's talking about everything the Democrat Party does on a regular, divide and conquer.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Pretty much.
Jordan hit us with the peekaboo.
Peekaboo.
And then he said she is medicated or drunk. Yeah, for sure.
Both.
I think she's always medicated,
Both.
bro. She got to be on something.
Both.
But yeah, the man, the thing with Shannon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people say that what's the chick name? Monique?
Yeah.
Some people say Monique cursed him because of the interview that they had where she was saying you got to stop messing with them young chicks.
Oh, I mean,
and then what was the other one with Cat Williams? Cat Williams said something about it too. So,
for him to stop messing with him.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to look it up again, but it was funny.
I ain't know that part.
But hey, so what do y'all think about Shannon Sharpe in this thing? You think this is legit? You think he did something to this chick, or is the chick just lost her mind and she looking for a money grab?
Me personally, I mean, I've never and I don't put nothing past anybody. I'm not saying that anybody is not capable of anything, anywhere, at any time, right? But the dude has never been in the light with this type of circumstances, right? We never even got close to seeing anything that resembles him being that type of cat. Now, I don't know him personally. I don't know if he's a good dude or not, but he seemed like an okay cat to me. And like I say, people say good things about the man.
Darian, she did what? What did she do?
I think he was agreeing with you. I think that there's definitely a strong possibility that this is some BS. And if it's not, then shame on you. You know what I'm saying? But if it is, we got another situation.
So for those of y'all who are just chiming on in or just coming in now, Shannon Sharpe has allegations of some type of rape or something that he did to a girl who was just dating him maybe less than a year ago. They've been together for about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, because if they've been together for a few years, and supposedly this was back in 2022 or 23 when this happened or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so he just recently stopped dating this chick, which means he just recently stopped funding her life.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So now she's trying to hit him up for 50 million.
So my thing is this.
50 million?
So my thing is this.
Baby, 50 million?
Well, I think I'm getting to that.
Come on, man.
So let's just say
50 million. I was paying you 2,500. You was good with that.
Right.
Now you want 50? What you gonna do with 50? Where my cognac at, man? Where's Shannon's house? Where my cognac? Let me get my cognac because I got to get me a sip. I got to get me a sip for Skip and for this lady trying to take me for half a billion.
Yeah.
50 million.
50 million.
Come on, man.
All because you touched me and I didn't.
Because that particular time she ain't want to be touched. You've been touching her for 3 years straight.
I don't know, but I mean, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to see this video pretty soon. I'm gonna go find it and look at it myself because I know it's out there in the atmosphere. No matter what you say or do,
right?
Even though the FCC they be trying,
man, if they convict him just on her word, that's some bullshit. And then that's another question: is we supposed to believe all women? Look at y'all stats.
So let me tell you what's so difficult about that question.
Look at y'all stats.
As a woman,
50 million.
As a woman, it's such a hurtful question. And it's because it's come to the point where people have to say that, and that's sad.
Everything got to be questioned.
And it's like you got so many females that shit is happening to, but they won't say anything because of that question. You know what I'm saying? And
well, it ain't like we messed it up. We ain't do nothing.
I didn't say that.
I mean, think about it. What about the girl that says she saw the white baby on the side of the road and then went off into the and left a wig and the iPhone in the car?
Right.
How you gonna leave your wig and your iPhone in the car?
That's what I'm saying. We put ourselves
and then
in these circumstances.
Talking about she went searching for this mystical white baby in the woods and then walked home.
Not the
talking about they let her go. They let her go and walked home. And you can see the news had everyone's doorbell, the Ring doorbells down the street watching her walk down.
Just lined up. That's ridiculous.
Come on, man.
That's ridiculous.
She didn't have a scratch. She didn't have no handcuff marks. She didn't have. Come on, man. We just supposed to believe women now?
Well, I mean, like I say, you just heard my answer to that.
What was your answer again? Because it didn't compute.
My response was that it's very sad that we've come to that because it's such a touchy situation where a lot of girls, women don't say anything because of that.
Wait, no, men want a definitive answer. We don't want no politicians'
You're
answer.
supposed to be able to believe.
We want a definitive answer.
I just gave it to you.
Yes or no? Should we believe all women?
You shouldn't believe all of anything.
Well, there you go. There's your answers, fella.
You shouldn't believe all of anything.
Don't believe none of them until you investigate.
Because you don't believe shit that you didn't see yourself.
Right.
And that's just that's a golden rule of mine. If I ain't see it, I don't believe it. I don't care what you tell me. I have to physically see what you're talking about.
Darian said it's a money shakedown.
It is. I agree.
He said it's an Illuminati
initiation. You don't know what side you want to be on.
What did A say?
He said, if it's some bullshit, shouldn't the accuser get held accountable in some way?
Man, they don't never. That's what I be talking about. The women don't never be held accountable for their fuckery.
Remember the young man who was going to college? He was supposed to go pro, and this chick came forward and said all kind of crazy shit. They took his scholarship.
Right.
He never played or something like that. Like screwed him over.
What about the
one?
He
even went to prison. And then she admitted later that it was all.
What about the one? What about the one? I can't remember the dude's name. Football player or basketball player. She said she went home, said to her brothers and her cousin that he did something to her, right? Nothing happened. They came up on him. He killed both of them, went to court and got off on it because they found out the girl lied.
Right.
So believing girls to get you killed.
Basically, it's kind of
survey says that if you believe a woman, you're gonna go you going into the grave 6 feet deep.
I wouldn't
say pushing daisies up.
I wouldn't say all of that. You starting to sound like Chris now.
You're gonna be pushing up daisies.
You there sounding like Chris. But
they're gonna
I
have the
will
daisies
say,
ready for you.
I will
The
say,
daffodils.
I will say that you definitely need to go check some shit out. You shouldn't take nobody's word for anything.
I think they should be put on record as some lying ass motherfuckers.
I agree.
On a national record.
Yeah.
Where they that way if it come up again, they'd be like, no, in 78, nigga,
Right.
you was lying.
Right. So now that person is subjecting themselves to a whole bunch of strife because now you can get some shit done to you and ain't nobody gonna believe
and it
you.
should be some type of fine or penalty
There should
to
be
go like
there should be some prison
some
time.
type of restitution.
I agree there should absolutely be prison time because of the simple fact that you are trying to destroy somebody's livelihood. What does Joaquin say? If they were dating for 3 years, would figure she would have some type of idea of what type of personality he has. Otherwise, she wouldn't be with him for 3 years.
Right.
If she knew and stuck with him, she's there for the money.
She was collecting that $2,500.
I mean, I can't disagree with any of that stuff, to be honest. I concur. Some ain't right.
You say you never hear repercussions for happening against ratchet ass broke people getting any kind of punishment. Yeah, that's what I be saying, man. They didn't ran this man's name through the dirt. Like say he innocent, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't lost all them endorsements. You know, say he almost lost his career with ESPN. He had to step down until this is over.
And the crazy part is, it's not like he can sue her for that because she
ain't got it. What's she gonna give him back the $2,500?
She ain't got no money. It's like he can't even go and sue for
she need jail time.
I agree.
Jail time.
And they should do a minimum of 10 years. That'll make it where a person wouldn't want to do this shit. He says she didn't even have 5 to 10 years in the game, shaking them down.
Right, for sure.
Right. Yeah,
right. She won half his ESPN contract.
Jordan says she asked him, "Have you ever been swallowed?"
Swallowed up.
Hell to the no.
Where Umar Johnson at? Well, he probably trying to give him 1,000 lashes for messing with a snow bunny. He said, "Peace, fam. We're still."
I don't know why.
I don't know why I keep doing that. Yeah.
I was wondering what was going on.
All the kid from Long Beach, Polly Banks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who he was talking about. I think. Yeah, I believe so. He says Trump basically said that a couple days when asked if he had 100% confidence in one of his cabinet members, he said, "I don't have 100% confidence. I'm going to finish this interview." I was dying.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean,
the bank story. What is that?
That's I guess the name of the kid.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Why are you clicking on empty messages?
I ain't see it. I was just going down the aisle. But man, I mean, that's enough on Shannon, I guess.
I got an interesting little video.
What's up? What you got? And then don't forget, we got to hit on that Sinners movie. So if y'all seen the Sinners movie, be ready to talk about it after this video. After we go through this next video.
This video is interesting because, well, shit, y'all will see.
Blow it up, man.
All right, check this out. Tell me what you think. Can y'all hear it?
You gotta press the volume.
It's been a bit of a rough week, really. And the best way to take it is put it under your tongue and rub it in your cheek. Don't do too much, you're gonna be asleep all afternoon. You know what you should do? No, don't try to communicate, just relax. See what happens.
See what time it's 1:37 p.m. Now at 1:41.
I think you're calmed down.
So quickly.
Isn't that amazing?
He used just a single drop, and his hands afterwards were rock steady, and the dyskinesia left.
The voice is coming back.
It works most of the time.
In fact, it's... Did you guys eat lunch?
Are you hungry now?
But I am. Actually,
a person like me could really use marijuana.
Pretty angry.
Yeah. He's pretty angry that I can't get it in my home state.
Yeah, man.
That's good that the marijuana hooked him up.
So my I guess the reason I showed that video is because we have so many people who questioned. Oh, Darian said, "I got to go. I ain't seen it." Okay, well, you might want to.
He ain't got to go.
He said he got no. Well, if we start talking about the movie,
I was like, why you gotta go?
Yeah. He said, "Does this mean Michael J. Fox can make another Back to the Future?"
Yeah, for sure.
Possibility.
He won't be breakdancing during the movie.
I know the reason I showed that though was because I'm like, I kind of wanted people to understand and see the many, many, many attributes to the medicinal side of it. Now, I'm not gonna say it's some stuff out there that they should absolutely not make.
They should be, they should be banning some of that stuff.
Some of this stuff is wild.
Some of that stuff you can't even function.
No, you can't for a while.
You can't function.
Function.
Look at me. Some of that stuff ain't good. I just want to let y'all know. Don't play with that
Baby,
stuff.
you look upset. Is there anything you would like to share?
I ain't trying to share nothing. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Some of that stuff ain't right.
It ain't right?
No.
Oh, okay. You seem a little bit upset though.
No,
like
I'm just saying.
You was taking it kind of personal there.
So anybody see the Sinners movie? Anybody out there seen the Sinners movie? While we waiting to see, let me go ahead.
Darian said he ain't seen it.
Let me see. Let me see who hit us up. Stephen A. Walker.
Mr.
Walker. Melly Mel Caliente.
In the building.
Thank you for the light.
Oh, my hiccups.
Anthony Leslie, thank you for the light.
Oh, TJ.
Darian Jackson, thank you. Mr. Wendell West, I think I got him.
In the building.
Roland Vidal, thank you.
In the building.
Joaquin, thank you.
In the building.
Sincere, thank you. And Latanya, thank you. I appreciate y'all.
In the building. So so first and foremost with Sinners, I gotta watch that movie.
I gotta watch it 2-3 more times.
At least 2-3 more times.
Because it was good.
Minimum 2-3 more times.
And it was a whole lot to unpack.
Yeah, it's you know what? Let me go find the
No, we're gonna get banned. Don't do none of that.
Oh, I can't do the preview.
No,
You're right, huh?
Don't do none of that. Let
said,
them look it up. Y'all look it up on your own.
To look at the
I'm tired of Facebook and YouTube busting my ass. All right.
That's why every other week
I be trying to bring it to you. I be trying to bring the news to you raw, and they be busting my ass every week. They be like,
yeah.
we gonna turn your shit off. Every time we do a video, they talking about turning us off.
Right. Yeah, I gotta behave every other week, you know what I'm saying? Because they be watching. Joaquin say, what'd he say? He said, that's my cue. You two loving people. I haven't seen that, so I'm gonna hang. Call me and put my son to bed. All right. I got you.
Right.
I got you. Yeah, that's what we saying. If you ain't seen it, you might not want to. And we'll give you a second.
You need to go see it. It's a good movie.
I mean, we wasn't gonna spoil it too much.
I wasn't gonna tell everything.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say it's a lot to unpack. I'm just gonna give you the particulars.
Yeah.
It's a lot to unpack. Make sure you watch carefully. Listen to the dialogue.
That's important.
Because the dialogue in this movie, you can miss a whole lot just by missing the dialogue.
It's definitely one of those movies that you don't want to go somewhere or watch with somebody who likes to talk through movies.
Yeah. You definitely want. This is not a talking movie.
You want to, and matter of fact, y'all ain't got to leave. We're not even gonna get into the movie that deep. We're gonna give people a couple more weeks to really watch it because it just came out. What was it, a week and a half ago?
Something like that, and then we can unpack it.
Yeah, because we don't want nobody to get the wrong information. That juke joint scene was hot. Yeah, he said the best scene is the juke joint music scene. That was hot.
I think I got another video after
that
this.
to me, Jordan, I want to agree on that. That was one of the best scenes because particularly of how well they put the flow of it together with the time lapse where things originated from, how they incorporated all in this one. It's so much going on in that one scene that any and everybody watching it, it doesn't matter your race, your color, your creed, your orientation, none of that. You will be able to identify with something in that moment. I promise you. That was one of the things that I liked about that particular scene, that it literally incorporated like America.
Yeah.
Every person, every walk of life, it was one of the dopest things I've seen in a while too. But it's definitely a movie you don't want to see it where you got somebody, because like sometimes Sean like to talk. My daughter, It's a couple
whatever,
of them, man.
We
You can't
just be
watch no
cracking
movie.
jokes and stuff.
You can't
man.
watch no movie with them.
That's what make the movie fun, man.
Especially movies where there's dialogue that you need to listen
Y'all
to.
just be
Nah, I'll be looking sometime like I'm gonna just watch this later, and then he'll get mad. He'll be like, all right, well, I'm just gonna go then.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Just gonna leave. Like you ain't gotta leave. You know
just
what I'm saying?
Go.
Just
Because
shut
I
up.
can't be quiet. And I'm not.
What was your favorite part of the movie? You have a favorite scene?
I have to watch it again.
I know.
The whole movie was good.
Me too.
I gotta watch it again.
I will say the juke joint scene was definitely one.
The whole movie was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking for this one video that I had where it was stop, man. What the hell you doing? Talking about me.
What?
You just be meddling.
Well,
where is that video?
Which one? What did you looking for?
I sent it to myself today so I could show y'all, and now I can't find it. Give me a second.
If you sent it to yourself, you got to go to the very last thing.
No, I sent a bunch of stuff.
Why you didn't email it?
I don't know why.
That would have been the best choice to email it.
Here it go, right here. Let me share it to the Hams page.
While he's doing that,
yeah,
I thought I had that other one too.
See, you ain't had nothing up.
No,
the
my bad.
Hams.
Oh, now he's finding that he's going to share it to himself. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah,
but if y'all, for those who haven't seen the movie, go check it out. Adam, it's about two brothers. It's a I'm trying to give it a specific genre because it's not a vampire movie.
It's not a vampire movie. The vampires really wasn't. It wasn't about vampires.
Yeah, it really even wasn't a significance. It was a significance of that, but it really wasn't a vampire movie, even though it was vampire-ish. So that's, I guess, the best way of putting it without spoiling it. But yeah, the story, it's one of those movies that has a lot of culture in it, hidden culture and hidden facts that when you watch it, you can identify with certain stuff. It's really cool. But it's with Michael B. Jordan. And pay attention to how he plays it because he plays a stupid role. He did a very good job with his acting skills.
It wasn't a stupid role. It was a good role. He played.
No, I'm saying like it was stupid. It was stupid good.
Oh,
like,
it was what you talking about?
Like it was. No,
what are you saying?
I know because I gotta clarify.
Yeah, what are you talking about over here?
It was nice. Yeah. It was dope. It was out of this world.
Stop using
it was
weird
out
lingos.
of sight. It was magnificent.
You gotta stop using lingos,
man. It was magnificent, man. But yeah, he played this amazing role, which was the reason it's really, really well played is because when you play a version of yourself with yourself, that's, you got to kind of be able to display the different personalities on screen. And that was, I think he executed it well.
All right,
what you got?
Check this out. Hopefully you can see it because it is on Facebook.
Would you rather have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
High-profile job with no pay. I would prefer to have the high-profile job without pay.
I'm cleaning sewers for $100K, man. Ain't no shame in my game.
I'm cleaning sewers. There's no question about it.
I'm going to clean the sewers for $100,000 a year.
I'd rather the first one.
Okay, so wouldn't that explain why you're paid less?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to do.
Because I really don't want to do that.
You don't want to do the dangerous, dirty jobs.
I know.
So could that possibly be why so many women earn less money than men?
Yep.
So. All right. So what do y'all think about that? Do you think that's the reason why women earn less money than men? What you laughing at? Don't be laughing.
I ain't saying nothing.
What?
Go ahead.
What?
I ain't saying
what
nothing.
Y'all think about that? Do you think that's why women earn less money than men? It's because they won't take the hard jobs? He said, Adam said, damn, stuck him right into that trap.
More of these videos is coming up. I know, huh, Jordan? It will be like, you ain't seen that yet? more of these videos are surfacing where you have the interviewer that's making, the person that they're interviewing, whether it be male, female, it don't matter, different sexes, orientations, it don't matter, but they're making the people in the video look foolish because of the statements that people are actually making. Because we talked about this before. We were talking about this and it was like, I can't go in and be like, well, I'm not going to get dirty. I'm not going to do the dangerous stuff. I'm not
I'm going to take the job though.
But I'm going to take the money. But what do you, so the reason why these people are making the money that they're making in these jobs is because of what the job entails. Yes, that's why you don't,
it's a hard job.
Yeah,
that's why you're getting paid.
That's why you're getting paid to do it.
Right.
You getting paid $100K, and for the record, I think they make more than $100,000 anyway.
Well, it depends on what state you in, but yeah. So I mean, if you live in Willacoochee, Georgia, it's probably not paying.
Probably not. No, but I think that might be the highest pay for that. You know, what I'm saying? That's where you cap out at.
But yeah, the reason why I saw that video and I thought it was funny, I was like, because there's a lot of women out there that complain about not getting paid as much as men. So, reason why most men get paid that type of money
because they're doing the job. Like it's okay. It's the same thing where people was like, "Oh, the Mexicans is coming over here taking our job." They're not. They're taking the jobs that you don't want to do.
And I got a video for that too, but that'll be for next week.
They're taking the jobs that you refuse to do. Because let's be honest. How many lawn cutting services you know of other than Hispanic? How many, there's certain things that we just don't do. Even our farmlands. How many farmlands that you know of that are not non-Hispanic?
That might be a little racist for you to say that, baby. Like
that's not racist. That's the truth.
That's a stereotype.
That's not a stereotype. Okay. So you know why they call them stereotypes? Because there's a bunch of people that's that way. So it's the typical stereotype.
I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying, everybody who do my lawn usually be a Latino descent. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
when I get my oranges off the corner,
I don't trust nobody else to do.
That's all I'm saying too. I'm gonna go when I get my.
When it comes to agriculture,
come on, man.
Agriculture, lawns,
come on,
paint,
man. Come on, man.
Automotive,
lumber. Come on, man.
My Latino homies, man.
Yo,
concrete.
See,
my Latino homies.
That's where I'm going. So that's the same, to me, it's the same concept as, that. Like we gotta stop saying, oh, I ain't get paid as much as him.
Kenny Williams, thank you for the like. I appreciate you.
Look, I ain't gonna get in trouble tonight. I'm trying to behave myself.
What you mean? You get in trouble?
I'll be saying shit. It be just why you say that? Don't say that.
What
I
you
be sound like I be hating on my own people.
I'm ready for the smoke. What about where are all the people that have been giving me smoke all last 4 weeks?
Man, them people ain't finna
where y'all at?
Up.
Where y'all at? This open forum.
Yeah.
Where y'all at?
They not.
Y'all been giving me smoke. Been acting funny. All them people up in Reno acting funny. People out there on the floor acting funny. Oh, funny acting asses. Where y'all at?
Wait, what you call them? Spaghetti?
Wet noodle soup. That's what they is.
It was another one.
Wet napkins, soggy sandwich.
It was another one. I liked it better. What did Adam say?
I don't know.
Adam says it's just another divisional talking point.
Yeah,
we all don't want men competing in women's sports. Why?
Right.
Because it's not a fair competition.
Well, we don't want to bust nobody eyeball open.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? But no, people, and that's what I'm saying. You got to watch what you ask for. Like some of this stuff, I don't want to be like what is we talking about? No, I don't want to be created equal on that. Not for some man to get in the ring and beat my ass because he identifies as a woman.
He said women shouldn't be what?
Shouldn't be forward deployed in the military. Why? Because they start off with the lower qualification standard.
For sure.
I'm gonna say this about the military thing. Though my initial instinct and thought process is that they shouldn't be in the military, period. Reason being is because of where we are on the life, whatever you want to call it.
You about to get in trouble.
I'm trying to.
Go.
No, what? Look, Adam said, "Go ahead."
Get in trouble.
So because of where we are,
all them buff chicks gonna be on your head next week in the gym. You're gonna be in the gym. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, I heard you said something about us buff chicks that we can't do.
I'm gonna get into that.
That
Hold
we
on.
can't do."
So all I'm saying is, because of where we sit in the circle of life and what we mean to society, because of what we can produce, which is children, which is a family, which is a legacy, right? The start and the beginning of a legacy. We must be protected.
We watching you.
However, there are some people.
There are some buffkins.
There are some individuals that I feel like, but if you can go through the testing, the vigorous testing that they put you through, and you qualify mental, physical, emotional, then have at it.
If you G.I. Jane,
have at it. Do your thing. Have at it. You know what I'm saying? But
don't get mad.
Don't get mad and get in there and start complaining.
When somebody hits you in your mouth and your whole your whole grill fall out.
Because to my knowledge, when they go and do they battle,
I hear the VA don't have a good dental plan.
Man, no, they don't.
And if they do, you be waiting for 7 years to get a new mouth.
And to my knowledge, when they go in and they do the head-to-head battle, they
sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
When they do the head-to-head battle, it be with men and women.
Right.
So they don't be like, Jane and Jane. You might get Jethro and you gotta fight his big ass.
Jordan said, you
are correct, Treasurer. Women should be barefoot and pregnant.
Get him, Jordan. Get him. My wife said it. We ain't say it. She said it. Don't be beating me up.
All I said,
when I'm at the Walmart picking up some groceries, don't beat me up.
All I said was, there's a place in the circle of life
you're gonna be in
that holds us to a very, very sacred position.
Hey, how you gonna eat a military meal with no teeth? You gonna be in there.
I'm sure it's doable. Pretty sure it's doable.
I'm sure they meat be tough. Like everything they do is tough.
You ever had an MRE or MRI?
I don't want an MRE, whatever a C ration or whatever they call it. I don't want none of that stuff.
Well, I would like to see what it looks like. And I want the best meal.
Sincere in the building. Peace. What up, brother?
I want the best meal out the whole situation. What up, Sincere? I want the best MROE situation. Do you think a man who's a real man? See, hold on.
Only a gamma man is a real man, and a real man is a gamma man. Gamma.
Gee, fight. When people be like, do you think a man? Listen, I only know when people use the terminology man. When you say man, I only know of a real man in that sense. Now, if you're talking about a little boy, that's different.
Well, what did he say? Do you think
a man who's a real man wouldn't feel some kind of different way with the woman on the front line next to him? Do you want men who feel women are physically equal to men holding a position? So
in our military,
to answer that question,
because the next line says in our military.
In our military. To answer that question, like I said before, I don't think women belong in the military whatsoever. That's just my honest to God opinion. And
well, I heard some of them good, like some of them be like good drone drivers.
I mean,
like they be flying the shit out of them drones. That's what I heard. I ain't there to physically see it.
I'm not saying that they can't and won't and will and is not capable and can probably do a better job even than a man.
I'm sure there's some jobs out there that they good at.
They're specific for.
But being on the front line, as a dude, I don't think a dude want to see a girl or a girl get, like, say we get caught, right? And then the girl
that's going to be an emotional thing.
And
for
then
that
the girl
man
get
too.
ravished.
Yeah.
She get raped.
Right. That's an emotional situation for the man because you're putting them in a position because men's natural instinct is to protect women.
Right. Normally, yeah.
A man's natural instinct is to protect the woman.
That's kind of going away though, because women is fucking that up too.
So the thing about it is being on the front line that's a crazy place for a woman.
He said, Sincere said, MREs ain't that bad. Just with a little bit of hot sauce.
Okay, so he says, I'm not talking about a biological man that identifies as a freaking lizard. We live in these times. No, for real.
Yeah, for sure.
For real. He says, and I don't think of them as men. Okay, so cool. We on the same page.
Right.
He's sincere, says, honestly, women are needed in the military for some things. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there are some places that I'm sure a woman would do very well. The front line just should not be one of them.
Yeah, I've seen like women drone drivers. Like,
no, absolutely. And like I say,
what they call them, operators?
Yeah,
I don't even know what they call them.
They call them pilots.
Yeah,
they're still pilots.
They don't fly. They just fly.
They're still considered pilots. Though.
They fly like
I know.
They fly a theater seat with 2 joysticks.
I know, but they still consider them pilots because
you think pilots call them pilots
because of it's the same thing where motorcycles. People who own motorcycles, when the Can-Am Spider came out, they used to crack jokes talking about that ain't no bike. Same concept. They still can fly an actual plane or whatever. So the I think the capabilities and stuff that they use are pretty much the same functions. Yeah. So, but that's why they still call them pilots.
Sincere said not the front line, but definitely other jobs.
That's what I said. Yeah, that's what
I agree with that. I believe that there's a place in there for them.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure there's things that they would be really great at.
But to be trying to knuckle up with, like, I mean, there's some chicks. You might have 1 or 2 chicks out there that
it's not enough.
That's got the G.I. Jane static. They got the buffness.
It's not enough
of G.I. Jane, and she ain't had no teeth when she came into the industry. You know what I'm saying? So she was already like, you know what I'm saying, like that already. Strong.
That's what I'm saying.
They call it strong jaw McGraw.
It's not. It's just not. Yeah. I don't think they should be on the front line. Women should not be on the front line, period. Because it's too much. It's too much at stake. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe there's
plenty of other girls at home.
It's too much at stake.
I'm just saying, but okay, so like here we go with the equal stuff again. Either you're gonna be equal or you ain't.
Listen, I don't think that, and that's my personal opinion.
Either you're gonna be equal or you ain't.
Because we're not. We're not gonna be equal. We ain't gonna be equal because we're not. And that's my thing. We can't be because we're just not. Adam says, do you think the women helicopter pilot that crashed into a Delta plane in DC did military women any favors? No.
They messed it up for a lot of women.
Look. Nicole said, what shit y'all talking today? It's open forum.
It's open forum, so we talking about
whatever you want to talk
y'all
about.
Want to talk about. That's what we talking about
right
today.
now. We talking about should women be on the front line in the military, and I said absolutely not. I just don't agree with it.
Said strong jaw.
Strong jaw, yeah.
Yeah, I know a couple women with strong jaws. You know what I'm saying? Like they could take a hit from a dude.
Oh my God.
I seen a girl take a hit from a dude and I thought it was over. And she smiled at that nigga. Like you done fucked up.
Well, yeah.
She looked at him like,
it was at that moment that he knew too.
You done fucked up. She was like Della Reese on Harlem Nights. She was like, oh yeah.
Right. Ready to go. What Sincere said.
Now you done fucked up.
He says, believe it or not, women tend to shoot better than men. Yeah, I understand that. We do. Then she could be a sniper. She does not need to be on the front line. I'm not saying.
So you trying to tell me, see, a girl ain't gonna pee on herself. Snipers wear diapers.
A woman in the military, if she's in the military, she'll pee on herself.
Babe, she ain't gonna pee on herself. She's not gonna.
If she's in the military, if she enlisted,
like I said, she's gonna be a quick draw, strong jaw.
If she
quick draw, strong jaw.
If she enlisted on her own,
like there.
And she went down there without being forced,
she got that Sergeant Slaughter chin.
She's one of them because her mental is something different. That take a different type of
her
psyche to deal with that. What did Adam say? I'm not dealing with you right now.
Her chin gonna be strong as fuck.
I'm not gonna deal with you right now.
She can lift up car bumpers with this chin.
I'm not doing this with you. Adam says you cannot be a sniper and not be forward deployed.
Right.
So then, sorry for her. some of us at our father's first sons.
You're right. Yeah. If your dad had a girl first, yep. She the homie, nigga. She watching basketball games. She know coaches' names.
No, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
She be like, oh man, shit.
Yeah, baby, I know.
I know.
I know. I
That
said
coach
the
ain't
same
shit.
thing.
That coach ain't shit.
Oh, he said, well, okay, yeah, I guess so. And see, I don't know much about the positions or whatnot that's held in the military. All I'm saying is,
yeah, they got some nice equipment.
Front line, nah.
The military got some nice equipment.
Nah. Yeah, if she could do it from her living room,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Then go for it. But I think as a dude, I would be uncomfortable with that as well. Especially if you're the right type of man, like Adam said.
Especially if she on the same, like, okay, so like, say you dating a girl, right? Y'all just broke up.
Oh my God.
You got deployed.
Right.
And she flying the drone.
Right.
She gonna fuck your ass up. You getting napalm like a mother. Oh, you don't like my dress, huh? Gone. Everybody go. Whole platoon go.
But see, and that's another thing too. Like when we get in our feelings and shit, you don't want that.
Whole platoon gone
because
you didn't give her a kiss before you got deployed.
Or what about you start dating chick, right? Y'all in the same unit. You start dating the chick, and then something happened to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now you got to deal with that. Now your psyche is all screwed up, and you got to try to live.
Now you got to phone a friend and shit.
You know what I'm saying? You dealing with that, and you out there worried about your own life.
You on the VA hotline trying to talk to a psychiatrist.
I don't know. I just don't think it's a good idea.
When you know they don't have psychiatrists on duty.
Nah. And the psychiatrists they do have
talking to the chaplain.
They don't have they lack understanding.
They got chaplains.
Yeah.
You got to go see the chaplain.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So to answer that question.
Anything else out there, y'all?
Y'all got? Let's put that up there.
What? Hey, who voting for Kamala? Adam, you voting for Kamala? Go Kamala. Go ahead and fuck up California, Kamala. Kamala, Adam, did she announce that she gonna run for governor for California?
If y'all look here. If California
already fucked up.
If Californians select her as their governor, oh my God.
I posted today something in San Diego, just sheriff just got on TV and said, fuck San Diego.
Wait a minute, what? What you mean? Why? He just what happened?
Hey Margie, what's up, baby?
What's going on, Margie, in the building?
Yeah, so basically he was saying that they're voting on a new bill inside of California that if an intruder comes in your house, that you got to run. If you shoot the intruder, you get in trouble.
Who even put this in to get signed?
The people, them liberals over there in California is done. Wow. California is done. California turning into Canada.
I can't believe that, dude. What the fuck y'all got going? Like, it almost makes me mad because I'm like, that's my home. And I'm like, what are y'all doing out there? Like, seriously, what are y'all doing? Because there is no way somebody with who even let this dude
find that video, man.
Who even let whoever this person is fix their mouth to go, you know what? I want to put this in as a bill so we can sign off on this.
Let me see if I can find it.
Because I guarantee you that person is not finna run if somebody come in their house.
Yeah, that sheriff said he was mad as a motherfucker.
Ain't no way.
He's like, they've already tied our hands and now they're tying yours.
That's what he said?
Yeah, here you go. Let me
he
share
found the video, y'all.
Let me get the link.
He found the video.
This motherfucker right here, boy. California make you shoot yourself.
Margie said California can't even talk about nothing because they all fucked up.
Yeah.
It sounds like, dude, and that just hurts my feelings because, man.
California make you
I'm
shoot
like, what's
yourself.
going on with my people? What y'all out there doing? Because ain't no way some of this stuff y'all letting slide.
Here you go.
What'd he say?
Yay, the white man. Hold on.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know.
Here you go. Why it ain't playing?
I don't know. What you do?
Let me do it again.
Is it a post?
Yeah, let me remove it and then bring it back up.
Margie says, I don't even like the drivers from California. They come up here and mess our traffic up.
Right, they do. I be complaining about it. How many times a week I complain about it when I'm in the car with you?
And every time we in the car,
right?
Like, that's a California driver. We drive a little.
They are saying you must flee from your own home. Yo, check this out.
Hello, California. Riverside County Sheriff Chad Bianco. For more than a decade, the leadership in Sacramento has literally tied the hands of law enforcement and made it almost impossible for us to protect you. Now, they are coming after you and your ability to protect yourself. Under a new bill, AB 1333, by California Assembly member from Santa Monica, Rick Chavez Spur, you will no longer be allowed to protect yourself when confronted by violent criminals. Under this bill, if a criminal attacks you or your family and you defend yourself, and that criminal dies as a result of his criminal behavior, you could be arrested and charged with murder.
So the sheriff in California is upset because they got this new law that basically is the...
What y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that? That is crazy.
I'm speechless. I'm so sad right now because it's like you broke in my house, which is a criminal activity, which means you had first degree, which is premeditated because you broke in. Right?
California don't care.
Hold on, let me finish.
Your fellow Californians don't give a shit. They want that man to rob you and leave happily without nothing wrong with him.
You already have some sort of premeditated whatever.
You might as well just help him move your shit out. Just help him.
That part.
Hey, where your car at, man? Let me help you get my shit.
Around back.
Let me help me get my shit to your car.
Yeah, just gonna grab that dolly right there on your way out, because I'm gonna pop the garage and just wheel everything through for you. Right. Call a couple of your friends. They're gonna need help with this TV.
That is so crazy.
So, first of all,
and you want me to go back to California? Fuck California. Fuck California. Fuck y'all.
This is crazy.
You can keep y'all taxes. You can keep Kamala.
Crazy.
You can keep,
you can keep
what's
Kamala.
the governor name?
Newsom.
You can keep Newsom. You can keep all them fools. Matter of fact, we just gonna build a wall and it's gonna be escape from LA.
Jordan says, y'all better get off us Cali drivers. We are by far the best drivers. So can't keep up.
Not the ones that come to Vegas.
Jordan, I have to agree with you on that. But it's some that come out here, bro.
Not some, all of them. I ain't seen one yet.
Because, see, in Cali, we make eye contact and we know what that shit mean. I mean, go ahead because I'm going to go right behind you.
That's because y'all don't have tinted windows. But here in Vegas, we're allowed to have tinted windows because you motherfuckers in California has lost it. How you gonna tint the back when I'm gonna have the backs hella dark and then the front gonna be see-through as a motherfucker?
You can tint the front. You just gotta be able to see in there.
No, man, that shit is whack, dude.
It's stupid.
That shit is so stupid.
Everybody about to leave that place is what Sincere says.
Exactly.
Says, I guess I'll get me a taser gun with a high voltage so I can shoot their asses. No, you got to run. You got to run, Marge.
You got to run.
You can't do nothing.
You can't tase them. You can't hit them.
That's assault.
You can't hit them with the hot pot of water like the police did in California. What was that? California where they killed that lady?
Yeah.
It wasn't California.
No,
it was down south, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's assault.
Can't hit them with the hot water. Can't do nothing.
Jordan says they sell bean bags for shotguns. Where there's a will, there's a way. Listen,
right. I'm just gonna bite him.
But here's the thing, though. So, because I promise you,
he gonna come in and be like, "Give me all your shit." And I'm
I promise you, because I think something happened some years back where somebody kind of booby trapped their house. So I know that there is a law in California if a criminal breaks in and they get hurt, that you're liable.
They supposed to get hurt.
I agree.
They supposed to get hurt.
I don't not agree with you on this.
They supposed to lose a limb or something.
I'm just telling you what the law says. And
y'all see, California, look, man.
That was before I left.
Y'all can't even do movies out there no more. Your rent's too high.
That was before I left.
You can't even do movies. Look, the only thing y'all was good for
sure.
The only thing y'all was good for was beaches, food, and movies. And you can't do half of that shit right. Only thing y'all got left is food.
We barely got that.
Because your beaches is trash now. You go out there, you step. I can't even walk barefoot. I only got 1 foot left. I step on fucking crack pipes and nails and all kind of. You gotta go to the California beach with Timberland boots on if you want to go swimming.
Not with the Timberland boots. Why Margie
I need some Timberland boots with flippers on it.
Margie said the beanbag don't sound bad. Listen, let me tell you,
California is bad, man. And then if you go in some areas, there be doo-doo on the street, smell like piss.
That's
like,
everywhere. That's everywhere.
What?
That's everywhere,
though. Not here.
That's everywhere. There's places you can go that's here where there's shit on the street.
Not where it's everywhere.
I didn't say everywhere.
No, in California, it's a lot of places.
There's a lot of places everywhere.
Not where. Point one out. Here.
Every state has places in it that you can go and see shit on the street. That's what I'm not finna let you do. I'm not finna just let you.
No, we're at in Vegas.
Try to dog us.
We're at in Vegas where you can see such obstructions.
Shit, you go down under that overpass, under that bridge. I'm sure you
don't be no doo-doo or nothing over there.
Shit, yes, it do. Where there's a smell of ammonia, there's also a smell of shit.
Sincere laughing at California right now.
Nah, he just laughing at you.
He laughing at California.
He's laughing at you.
Any questions for us, y'all?
Adam said Sierra Vista.
Yeah.
That part.
We ain't talking about Sierra Vista's not a part of Vegas. That's Sierra Vista.
Nah, that's a part of Vegas. That's what you're not finna do. Yeah, it's a part of Vegas.
Put up the questions, baby.
I did. You just took it down.
I ain't did nothing.
Oh my God.
I ain't did nothing. Don't get mad at me because your state is shitty.
Whatever. I can't even say nothing because y'all got too much going on out there. I'm gonna need y'all to get it together. I'm telling you, I'm getting worried.
They need some milk.
Look, Margie says in Vegas they do wash down the sidewalks.
Right, they don't do that in California. They don't even got enough water to put a fire out. How they gonna wash the sidewalks down? You can't even put a fire out.
Not put a fire out.
You asking other countries to get fucking. Can you send some water so we can put a tree out down here?
God. Thanks. That's a great question, Adam. Adam says, "Who is our sponsors?" We're going to start off first with this sponsor. This is Jada Bear Sweets, and I'm going to put the phone number up and email to contact them. But they have some of the
call them and tell them the ham sent you.
Oh yeah, they have some of the best. Phone number is right there, and their email address. But Jada Bear Sweets has some of the best candied apples that you can ever come across. They have the strawberry shortcake one, which is a favorite of mine. You can put in your cake orders.
Tell them the ham sent you.
Tell them the ham sent you. You can put in cake
Let them know
orders.
if you got teeth because they'll make the apple soft.
They'll make it soft. They'll do whatever you require.
If you don't have teeth and you can't buy the apple, they'll accommodate you.
That's that part right there. So, when you put your order in, we're doing birthday cakes for the whole family. We're ordering from them. So far, we've had a anniversary cake and we've had a birthday cake, and they were both delicioso. So Jada Bear Sweets, y'all hit them up, you dig? Because they sweets be popping. And then we have the Summer Blast Camp that is coming again this summer. So if you want to get information or you know somebody
let me do it this time, all right? Let me do it. If you want to get rid of them raggedy ass kids, go ahead and send them to the Summer Blast Camp. If you need some time away from them knuckleheads and them delinquent miscreants, send them to the Summer Blast Camp so they can have fun and be away from you for at least 3 to 4 hours in a day. Go ahead, baby. Tell them the news.
It's an 8-hour camp.
Oh, it's 8 hours. That's even better. You can go get a movie, hang out with the homies, pick them up. You don't even have to get out your night. You pick them up in your jammies.
And they do offer early drop-off and late pickup.
Pay for the extra offer early, and then that way you can get another hour. You get a whole nother hour.
Camp is from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But again, they do offer early drop-off and late pickup.
And they take all miscreants. It don't matter.
Ages are 6 to 18 years
all
old.
Miscreants and juvenile delinquents
And they have a big kids club.
They got a big kids club, so they put them in a ring, right? They hand out a bunch of boxing gloves, and whoever come out standing get to have lunch.
But on this camp, your kids do get lunch and snacks are available for them. There's some field trips they'll be taking. There's a bunch of cool stuff. So text BLAST to 702-929-5951. Tell them the ham
5951 and tell them the ham sent you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, boy.
All right, back to the show. Crazy ass.
What did he say up there?
Adam says, Californians, I'm the last transplant allowed in Texas. You all voted your way into this mess. Vote your way out of it.
Yeah.
Clean your mess up before you move.
Don't be trying to move, man. Don't be coming over here with your little weird voting, with your voting ways.
So, Red said, first of all, shout out to a boy kid in the building. He said toothless apple eaters.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, you and yo apple eaters. And he said, Uber them kids.
Uber them kids, man.
Margie says, when I see you guys, I'm going to get that information from my grandkids and his friends so my son and his girl can get a break. We just put it up there for you, Margie.
Yeah, Marty, you just rewind.
You want me to just put it up there again?
Rewind the video, take a screenshot.
I'll put it up there for you again. Take a screenshot of it.
Take a screenshot. Get your phone out.
Mm-hmm.
Get your phone out, baby. Go on and press the button. You got iPhone. It's going to be the power. It's going to be the power button and the down or the up button at the same time. What is yours on the other people's stuff?
You just swipe your hand.
Just swipe your hand across the other joint. Yeah. If you got the other joint, swipe.
Just and it'll take a picture.
Bing, bing, get the number, text BLAST, and say that. And then at the end, put the hands. Put the hands.
5951. Just say the
702-929-5951. 702-929-5951.
Get it. Go ahead and take a screenshot, a picture of it, whatever you need to do. But there's the information. Definitely sign your children up. I believe early registration has been concluded, but if you text them and you register your children before the camp start, which the camp starts May 27th through Thursday, July 3rd, if you text them, you may still be able to get that. I'm not sure, but text them and find out.
Let me take some time to hit up everybody who hit us up with a like. For the people who hit us with likes, Kenny Williams, Stephen A. Walker,
Mr. Walker,
Melly Caliente,
Melly Mel,
Anthony Leslie, Darian Jackson, Wendell West, Roland Vidal,
Mr. Vidal,
Sonia Cheltenham, Tico Leslie
in the building, Tico,
Joaquin, Sincere,
and that's his real name,
Latoya,
Miss Diamond,
and Red Hudson
in the building. Mom said you silly.
I know.
She was talking about you.
I know sometimes.
Because I didn't do it.
Sometimes I'm silly.
Says if you have one, can you sign up your partner? Just kidding.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm
sending my wife.
I do. Yeah, I'm not going.
I paid for 4 weeks. She gonna go.
I do know.
She gonna go down there and frolic. I'm gonna send her down there with a crazy straw and a sippy cup.
I need crayons.
And crayons.
You're gonna send me somewhere. I need crayons. If I got crayons,
she gonna have an etch-a-sketch.
No, I need a light bright.
A light bright.
I got a light bright in my crayons. I might be all right.
And she gonna have the floaties that just go on the arms.
Yeah, I need a light bright
and
crayons,
a duck floaty. She gonna have a duck floaty.
Listen, a light bright.
I don't even think they got a swimming pool.
Crayons, we don't. We'll find one though. Well, yeah, I need things. But listen, man, we about to get up out of here in a minute because you know how that go.
We got to get up in the moan.
If y'all got
thank y'all for chiming on in. If you got some questions on, hit them now. Hit them now so we can answer them. If not, we're gonna slide
real
on
quick.
out
Going back before we get out of here, real quick too. I know that if you do sign up multiple children, you do get a discounted rate. If
you get a multiple miscreant discount.
Yes, you do. If you have multiple children, you sign them all up together, which makes more sense.
If you sign them up for a 3-week sentence, you get a discount.
It's 6 weeks, y'all.
6 Oh, my bad. A 6-week sentence. It's a discount.
Norris Dupree said, "What up, big bro?"
Hey, what up, Norris? What's going on?
Yeah, buddy. So if y'all got any questions, love you too, Adam. We'll see you soon. Or if you got any ideas of what you may want to talk about next week, drop it in the comment below. Hit us in our inbox, the hams, or shoot us on our or shoot us a message in our email. Not shoot us. I didn't want to see.
Love you too, Jordan.
The Cure with the Hams. Love you, bro. Love you, cousin.
Love you too, Adam.
and just leave us anything that you might want to talk about, and we can consider it and put it on the show.
Yeah.
But if y'all ain't got no more questions, we
boy.
finna ham on up out of here.
I'm going to ham on real quick, too.
That part right there.
Hey, but I'm Sean Cheltenham, and I'm one of the hams, y'all.
I am Treasure Cheltenham, and I, too, am one of the hams, and this is The Ham Show.
This is The Ham Show, y'all. Y'all tune in every week, Wednesday night, hump day at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Specific.
Yeah, you know how it is. 8 p.m. Wednesday night. Hit us up, and we're going to be talking about something greasy. I mean, we got a little greasy tonight, you know what I'm saying? But, hey.
Adam said the first 100 days.
First 100 days. Ooh. I don't think people want to talk about Trump no more, boy. Adam, I've been busting them on Facebook.
They tired.
They mad at me like I really like Trump, but I don't really like him. I just like what he doing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the numbers make sense.
The
math is math.
You know, I like the math. The math makes sense to me.
It's math. Man, we might get into it a little bit, but listen, we out of here. Y'all know what it is. We love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with us week after week. We're going to get out of here. Y'all make sure y'all have a very, very good, safe weekend. And they got anything coming up this weekend?
Thank you for the like, Norris. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't think they got anything coming up this week.
Nah.
But yeah, we'll see y'all next week, 8 p.m. Wednesday night. Y'all have a good evening. Hit them with that good beat.